Well, hello, the new Tony me, Leonard Wells, broadcasting as usual from Studio B here in the Gigglemill in Haslingden, north of Manchester in the UK. The Gigglemill is state of the art, so watch out for all the special effects. IMAX and 3D have got nothing on us. If you believe that, you believe anything. We have three little tales today, which range far and wide across. Oh, I needed that. That'll be 6 o'clock. It's these oats, you know, they keep me regular as a clock. In our first tale today, Patrick says to his friend Seamus, he said, I've not met your wife, he said, but what is she like? So Seamus says, he said, she's an angel. He said, do you mean she's beautiful? So his friend says, oh no, he says, she hovers about and she's always harping on about something or other. Thank you. In our second tale today, a foreman's watching his team of builders. And he goes over to Patrick, the Irishman, and he says, Patrick, he says, are you enjoying your job? He says. So Patrick says, aye. He said, and how come you don't work as hard as the rest of your friends? Oh, he said, every man to his own. He said, you should see my brother, Seamus. He said, he can do the work of two. He said, so we're all different. So the foreman scratches his head. He said, all right. He says, you telling me you can start tomorrow and you're sacked. You're fired. Thank you and good night, folks. In the third little tale, an Irishman, Fred, not many Irishmen are called Fred, but just for the sake of it, we'll call this one Fred. He's riding home one night in his horse and carriage with his little sheepdog. This is in Ireland, of course, where they have a lot of sheep. And it's all dark because they didn't have many lights in that part of Ireland. And suddenly around the corner comes this huge American car driven by a big Texan, with a Stetson. You know what a Texan with a Stetson looks like. And he's smoking a big cigar, and too late he realises that he can't avoid an accident. So he ploughs into the horse and carriage, and everything's thrown up in the air and lands all over the place. So the Texan pulls up, and he comes out, and he's got two big pistols on his belt. And he goes over to the horse and he realises its legs are broken and that he's got to put it out of his misery. So he takes out his pistol, bang, kills the horse. So the Irish guy's watching this. He's lying on the ground and he's never been in so much pain in his life. Then the Texan goes over to the dog and he realises the dog's back's broken, so he takes out his gun again and bang. So he comes over to the Irishman and he says, hi buddy, he says, how are you feeling? So the Irishman looks up at him and he says, oh sure to be gorry, he says, I never felt better in my life, he says. Thank you and good night, folks.